So exciting news, guys. Us at Intuit have joined forces with the one, the only Brad One Punch Pickett to create the most fabulous brand, Vigour8. Brad, thank you so much for coming to see us today. I'm really excited to have you in the hot seat. I've got loads of questions I want to talk to you about. But first of all, tell us a bit about Vigour8 and what's going on with it.
Well, Vigour8 was kind of like the brainchild of Neelish Patel. He's been my chiropractor osteopath for many years throughout my career, and obviously he's always massaging my body. He feels what it's like, and we've just been chatting a lot about maybe doing a product that helps one, not only protect your skin, because obviously what we do, we're on the mats quite a lot, and we sweat a lot, and we need to, you can get like ringworm, staph infections, a lot of diseases.
Well, I guess a lot of fighters, when they're in recovery or back in training, have got scratches and grazes.
Be careful. You just need to keep it. I mean, it's very important to protect your skin, you know. And so me and him got chatting, and we came up with a really good formula that not only does it keep you clean, it smells nice, and also protects you from germs. It
does actually smell incredible. So why Vigour8? You were telling me earlier that it's got 8 different essential oils and things in it. And
we came with the Vigour8 8 because it's kind of like the kind of shape of the octagon, which is what in my sport what we compete in. Also, it has 8 different uses. You can use it as obviously a shampoo, a shower gel. Also, some people use it as like to help themselves shave.
Okay.
Loads of different uses. You can do hand wash. You can even use a bubble bath because it's very soapy. So you put it in the bath.
It's a good muscle soak.
Everything. So it has loads of uses.
So tell me why the name Vigour8.
Well, the Vigour8. We came up with the idea of Vigour8 because one, this shape 8 kind of like means a lot to this product. 8 is also one for. First and foremost, it's kind of like the shape of an octagon, and that's in my sport what we compete in. Also, it has 8 different usages. You know, you can use it as a shower gel, body wash. Some people would shave with it, bubble bath, and also it has 8 different oils. You know, one to help with bacteria, antifungal, and stuff like that. So, number 8 is very heavily to our product.
So it's the shower gel at the moment. Will you be looking at other sort of brand, products within the health and hygiene industry?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, we'd love to nail this, get this product down, which I believe we're doing a really good job. Yeah. Once we have this nailed down, then we'll start introducing other products to sit on the same shelf.
So whilst you're here, I want to chat to you about your epic career. I mean, where to start? Well, I guess the best place to start is at the beginning. So where were you born and raised?
I was born in East London. I was born in East London, lived in East London till the age of around about 8. Moved to India, lived in India for like 2.5 years. Then after India, I came back to England. My mum didn't want me growing up in London, thinking I'd get in loads of trouble. So I
little did she know.
So I went to get in trouble in a different area, which was the East Midlands. Like I went a place called I went to school like in Oundle and stuff like that. Like I lived up around that way. Went to Stanford College, and then when I was around 20, I decided to move back down to London, and I've been here ever since.
So what do you love about it? I mean, I can tell your enthusiasm that you love everything about it, but is there any particular thing?
Well, for me, like I say, when I was growing up, I was a very competitive sportsman. So for me, most of my sports growing up was team sports, like football, cricket, rugby, basketball. They're my team sports. And I've always found you could be the best player on the pitch, in a football pitch, and lose a game. Yeah. You could be the worst player and win the game. Where in a solo sport, even like say something like tennis, it's it's very hard on your mind. You know, like it's you versus you and this one other opponent. You got no one else to blame. You can't say, oh, the right back done, or the goalkeeper that went in. It's just about you. So mentally, a single solo sport is very tough mentally. But then you bring the physical aspect of MMA. that's why I actually find it's the toughest sport you can physically do.
Yeah.
Because it's tougher than boxing, because it's up, down, it's wrestling. You know, you have
So
to
many
learn so many
components.
different disciplines, and then you have the mental aspect of it being a one-on-one sport. So for me, the toughest sport out there is MMA, and as an athlete, I gravitated towards it because I enjoy a challenge.
I mean, the more I speak to fighters from MMA, the more it blows me away the discipline you have to learn the different sports and the different disciplines within the arts, combine it all together. I would challenge any sportsman from any background to do what you do. I rate it as probably the toughest sport out there. So
yeah, I say it's like, for me, it's like the decathlon of martial arts.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Like, it's in like Usain Bolt. Yeah, he'd win 100 meters, but would he win the javelin? Would he win the long jump?
Yeah.
Would he? So it's like, you can't just be good in one aspect. You have to train in all different aspects, and that's what makes it tougher.
Yeah.
You'd rather be a jack of all trades than a master of one.
So what would you say, after a really long career, would you say is your biggest strength and your biggest weakness?
My biggest strength was my mindset. I'm very determined. I have a strong mindset, and my biggest weakness is my mindset, because all I do is battle against myself a lot. You know, so I always try and push myself and battle against myself. And yeah, my weakness, is like I put a lot of pressure on myself.
Your weakness is you keep coming back to the game because
I do,
you
yeah.
can't give up. So
Yeah.
after a long career, how many years have we spanned for your official career?
Well, I started fighting when I was 26 and I'm 39 now. That's when I had my first, I boxed when I was 19 to 21, but actually in this sport, my first fight was when I was 26.
That is a long career for a lot of fighters to say they've had, because you know, being such a tremendous sport that you're in, a lot of people retire sooner than you have. However, word on the street is you're coming out of retirement in a few weeks' time to fight again. What's that all about? How come
Well,
that's
also
happening?
like as an athlete, most athletes when they retire is normally due to injury. Like something's seriously wrong with them where they have to retire. Medically, they say, look, you have to give up. For me, when I retired, it wasn't nothing to do. My body was fine. Obviously, I had my niggles and aches and all that sort of stuff, and it is tough on your body at this age to be able to train and keep up with the younger guys. But I wasn't injured. I just kind of fell out of love with the sport a little bit, and I had 3 fights in 5 months.
Wow.
I was constantly in training camp. I was constantly away from my family, training in America. I got a young kid, and I know it sounds silly, it became a job, but because I know it is a job, but it felt like a job.
Yeah.
You know, when
I know
you don't
exactly. You weren't doing it
most
for
of my
the love
career,
of it.
it didn't feel like a job to me because I loved what I did. Where towards the end of my career, it felt like a job. So that's why I decided to retire. I was away from the sport for a year and a half, coaching other guys like Nathaniel, Corin, you know, guys at the gym, and seeing them all doing really well. And it kind of lit my fire a little bit. And I was like, you know, why not? Why not? You only live once. You know,
And you're
so.
still fit to do it. So.
Yeah. Obviously, it's different obstacles, different challenges at my age, but I always accept a challenge.
So you touched on the fact that you're coaching. So obviously after retirement, your aim was to coach the younger kids coming through and see them get to where you got to, and sort of, you know, live your future life within the sport through them. How's that going? So tell me about Team Titan. Is that
Team Titan? Yeah, it's going really, really well at the moment. And I think the team, where before I was still coaching but for competing, but then I'll have a fight and then I'll go away to do my training camps in America for like 8 weeks, and I'll go away, then I come back and coach. Yeah, so like even though I was still coaching there, I was away quite a lot.
Right.
Where I've been there now solidly for a year and a half, and I brought a lot of structure to the gym, and sometimes fighters, I know myself, you need structure, you need boundaries, you know. So I think that's what I did at the team, and the team's been doing really well. The team's getting strong, people want to join the team, so we're doing really well, and I haven't lost my focus with that at all. Even though I'm fighting, I'm still here now. I'm not going away and training. I'm still coaching and competing myself. And like I said, I built a real good stable of fighters at our gym.
Yeah.
Well, I don't need to go to America to train. I get really hard, good training here with the guys I've brought through.
And I have to say, you're doing an amazing job, because every fighter I've spoken to so far, when I've asked them the question of who's their role model within the whole of the industry, your name comes up every single time.
Nice.
So you are doing a good job, really good job. Well, thank you so much, Brad, for coming to see us today. Really excited to be part of Vigour8 with you.
Thank you.
Good luck with your fight.
Thank you.
If you can tell everyone how to follow you on socials, that'd be great.
Yeah, on social media, I am _punch. That is ONE_punch on Twitter, Instagram, and I think, and on Facebook. I think I have a One Punch Pickett fan page.
Lovely. Okay, we'll sign up to that. Thank you so much, Brad, and we'll catch up again soon.
Brilliant. Thank you.